Okay, so this is actually the second time I filmed this video. I recorded it last night, but it was like 26 minutes long, and I just was talking way too much. So this time I've kind of like I'm telling myself in my head that I can't record this video that long. So I apologize if it's longer than 10 minutes, but it definitely won't be as long as last night's. But anyway, I got tagged in the tagged Q&A video from Cameron at Nash Cameron. That's his YouTube channel, and he tagged me. I kind of asked him to tag me, but he was going to tag me regardless, so it worked out pretty well. I really like his channel. I've really enjoyed watching all your guys' videos with the Q&A, so um, I've been wanting to do it. So let me just jump right in. The first question is favorite movie and why. This was kind of hard because for the last couple months, I've been saying, three different movies when someone asks me my favorite movie. And here's what they are. Taxi Driver, they're all from Martin Scorsese. Taxi Driver, The Departed, and Raging Bull. It kind of depends on what day you ask me, but for this, I'm going to say that my favorite movie of all time is The Departed. And why is those other two I think they're all three of them are masterpieces. But I want to say The Departed simply because out of the three movies, that was the first one I seen, and um, that was like the first big movie. Like it was like the first movie I seen when it first came out, and that got me into good movies. I always had liked movies, but I never really liked great movies. And that was the one that I think kind of opened the door. So I'm gonna say The Departed. Favorite scene in that movie. I'm gonna stretch the rules here a little bit. I'm gonna say two scenes, but they're both small, and I'll explain why they're my favorite. My favorite two scenes are when Leo first meets Vera Farmiga at who's his therapist, and it's the whole speech about the two pills, and like he explains how like his hand doesn't shake, and she gives him two pills, and he's like, two pills? How about you just give me a freaking handgun to blow my, freaking brains out? And he swears a bit. Love that scene. And the second scene is when he comes to her house in the middle of the night, and there's a song, a cover. There's a Van Morrison song. Hold on, guys. I just gotta plug my computer in. A Van Morrison cover of a Pink Floyd song, and it's just such a great song. And I think the scene is so great because of that song. So those are my two favorite scenes. My favorite actor and actress. My favorite actor is Ryan Gosling. I think that's the easiest way. I think his career choices have been terrific. I'm excited for all of his movies. Blue Valentine is one of my favorite movies. Drive was my favorite movie of the year. Blue Valentine was my second favorite movie of the year. His performance in Half Nelson was fantastic. I've seen every single one of his movies, literally, including his first movie. I forgot what it's called. It's like an independent football movie that's not Remember the Titans. Wasn't that great, but yeah, I've seen all of his movies. I just really like Ryan Gosling. I'm excited for Place Beyond the Pines. But yeah, Ryan Gosling. And actress, this one was kind of tough. I remember last night I was having a hard time, but I'm going to say Emily Blunt because I've really enjoyed her career choices. And it's hard for actresses because, except for like older actresses now, actresses that are currently acting today, I think they're gone in like 10 years. Like they have a 10-year frame, unlike actors who can, keep doing stuff. But actresses usually get replaced every 10 years or so. So, number 5, favorite director, Marty Scorsese. You can tell by my first answer. Number 6, favorite guilty pleasure movie. I've kind of talked to people about what their definition of guilty pleasure is, and a lot of people say it's just like a chick flick. And I totally disagree. I think a guilty pleasure movie is just a movie that's terrible, but you like, and not a movie that you should be offended by liking. Like for instance, I like The Notebook. I think it's a good movie. I like Mean Girls. I think it's a great movie. I'm not offended by saying that I like those movies. I'm not offended by saying my guilty pleasure movie either, but I'd say Joe Dirt is my guilty pleasure movie. I just think it's not a good movie at all. It's a terrible movie, but it's hilarious, and its concept is so ridiculous, and it cracks me up. So that's my favorite guilty pleasure movie. Um, Number 7, favorite tearjerker. Ooh, I'm gonna go with a Castaway. I know it's not a traditional tearjerker like Marley and Me, or you know, I don't know, Dear John. That's not a good one either. That movie's not good. But Castaway. That's the one movie that seems to make me cry every time I watch it. Um, when if you haven't seen it, spoilers, but there's a scene involving Wilson on a raft, and enough said. Tears whenever I see it. 8, movie that scared you the most. The Strangers. The Strangers is the movie that definitely scared me the most. When I first watched it, I like shut my blinds for a couple nights because it literally scared me. Simply because if you haven't seen the movie, do so because it's really scary and really good. But like the reason why they do it, there is no reason. That's why it's scary. Um, Could happen to anyone. Movie that you love that everyone hates. This was tough because I usually generally agree with the consensus, but I'm gonna name a movie that's really rotten on Rotten Tomatoes. It's got like a 18% that I really love. Um, She's Out of My League. I really love that movie. Um, yeah. 10, movie that you hate that everyone loves. Ted. The first time I seen it, I thought it was all right. Second time I seen it, I absolutely hated it. Seems to be a movie that everyone loves. I just didn't get the hype for it. 11, favorite movie duo. I had a tough time answering this one too, but favorite movie duo would have to be Paul Rudd and Jason Segel. I just like they've done 4 movies together, and they're in the same scenes with each other in those movies. But specifically, I Love You Man. I think it's just a funny buddy, like a bromance movie. I think it was just well made. 12, favorite animated movie. Toy Story. Actress crush. Number 13, actress crush. Um, Damn, I don't know. What did I say? Currently, I think it would be Olivia Wilde. She's just absolutely gorgeous, and I really actually like her in movies. I really like Emma Watson. She's gorgeous and like lovable. But who else? Anna Kendrick is like the if I could marry any human being, it would probably be Anna Kendrick. And then Jennifer Lawrence. I'm gonna say one of those 4. Depends on which one. You guys can pick. 14. Favorite movie villain. I'm just gonna go with the Joker. He's the one that stands out the most. He's my favorite movie villain. Simply because I think Batman Begins is a masterpiece, but without him, it's not a masterpiece. So, he's my favorite movie villain. 15, movie that surprised you the most. Magic Mike. I didn't have very high expectations for Magic Mike. It's a movie about male strippers starring Channing Tatum and Matthew McConaughey, whose career choices at that point I was like, but turned my opinion on those 2 around. I absolutely loved the movie. It was like my 7th favorite movie last year. So yeah, Magic Mike surprised me the most. 16, only keep one movie. What would it be? Ooh, if I can keep one. It's kind of like the same as favorite movie. I guess I'd keep The Departed. Um, I wouldn't want it to lose it, so yeah, I'd keep The Departed. 17, recommend one movie. I'm going to recommend Blue Valentine. It's definitely not a movie for everyone. I know because it's slow and it's kind of sad, depressing, but it's really well acted and it's a beautiful script. And the director's next movie is coming out within the next couple weeks. Place Beyond the Pines, and extremely looking forward to it. I think, in all honesty, that because the reviews have been out for this movie since TIFF last year, and they've been tremendous. So I'm expecting a lot. And if it does go good, I think we're in a current I don't know, I don't want to, but like Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro, what they did in the '70s. I think we're like in the middle of watching one of those if they keep it up. So if Place Beyond the Pines is good, that's how great I think Blue Valentine is. Uh, so definitely watch that. It's not for everyone though. So watch the trailer, and like I said, it's slow and really dramatic and sad. So, but yeah, I definitely recommend it. 18, movie you wish was never made. I'm gonna say Stoker. If you guys didn't watch my review for it, do so. I despise that movie. I mean, there's movies I've seen this year that are technically worse, but that one is the one that I just hate. So Stoker. Um, let's see. 19. One last movie before you die. What would it be? This one was tough because I didn't want to name The Departed because I'd already named that a few times. So obviously, if I'm about to die, I want to watch something peaceful and something that brings me to a happy place. And for some reason, uh, Perks of Being a Wallflower keeps coming into my head. Like that just puts me in a good mood. So I'm just gonna say I'd want to watch Perks of Being a Wallflower before I died. Favorite movie genre 20. I didn't think I got this far because I was at like 20 minutes, but uh, wow, it's tough. It's between like romance, because I love romance movies, and crime movies. I don't know. Um, then there's movies that can be put in between. I'm just gonna go with crime films. I absolutely love crime films because you know who doesn't like rooting for a bad guy every now and then. It's just fun. Uh, but yeah, favorite movie in that genre. Technically, I would say that The Departed is a crime movie. Um, but that's a bad answer because I've already named that one a bunch. Uh, I don't know. Let's go with Goodfellas. It's more of a gangster movie, but gangsters are still involved in crime. So yeah, Goodfellas. Favorite chase scene. Mm. Ooh, that's tough. There's some good ones. I really like the one in I don't know which Bourne it is with the motorcycles. Damn. I don't know. That's tough. Favorite chase scene. I've always heard the one in Bullet's really good. I don't know why I said that. I don't know. That's tough. I don't know. The one in Bourne, the one involving a motorcycle. I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's the second one. It's like the opening chase scene. So whichever one the motorcycle chase scene in Bourne is. 20 feet, 23 favorite Best Picture winning movie. I guess that would technically have to be The Departed. But I want to name something else that won. Uh, damn, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of the Best Picture winners. I think some of them were just dead wrong. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I'm just gonna say The Departed. And for 24, we're supposed to make up our own question. I'm just gonna say, I don't know, man. This is tough. What's my favorite remake? My favorite remake would be, damn, that's The Departed. Damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna say Fright Night. I really enjoyed the remake of Fright Night. Um, so yeah. Sorry guys, every answer was The Departed. I do apologize for that. But I tried to throw it up a little bit by answering a couple questions twice. It's only 14 minutes, which is like 10 minutes shorter than it was yesterday because I was really just talking too much. But thanks for watching. Thank you, Cameron, for tagging me. I'm going to tag my friend John. His name is Motown Cinema. I figured he's seen plenty enough movies to answer these questions. So your tag, John. Looking out for yours. I'm going to put his link down below. Thanks again for tagging me. Thanks for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.